Pharaoh is still the sovereign king.
Yes, and what's fascinating here is how the narrative directly links this kind of practical knowledge to political power. It's a brilliant synthesis of the theological and the practical.
How so?
Well, the text makes a profound argument. The divine providence and human administration must coexist. Future preservation is achieved through present wisdom.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, the impending famine was foreseen, obviously, but human beings still had to do the grueling, mundane work of preparing the infrastructure for it.
Okay, so he pitches this massive economic policy, and Pharaoh essentially says, great idea, you're hired, but I mean, you can't just put a Canaanite prisoner in charge of the ancient Fed.
No, absolutely not.
He has to be absorbed into the upper echelon of Egyptian elite society, which requires, honestly, a total overhaul of his identity.
A total overhaul. Sociologically speaking, his ascent comes with complete cultural assimilation. Pharaoh gives him a new Egyptian name.
Hmm.
He arranges for Joseph to marry Asenath, the daughter of a prominent Egyptian priest. Even Joseph's sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, they're given names that reflect his new life.
Wow.
The narrative really goes out of its way to show how thoroughly he is embedded into the imperial machinery.
And the sources highlight this incredible mechanism the author uses to show this transformation, which is the motif of clothing.
Yes, the garments are key.
Because garments represent identity and status, right? Like back in his youth, it was his special, colorful robe that marked him as his father's favorite.
And caused his brothers violent hatred.
Exactly. And when they threw him in the pit, they stripped that identity from him. But now he is given these new, fine linen Egyptian garments, along with a gold chain and a signet ring.
The man who once had his robe violently torn away is now fully clothed in the indisputable symbols of an empire.
Hold on, let me push back on this a bit because this raises a huge tension for me.
Hmm.
How can Joseph become so fully embedded in Egypt's elite like he's shaving his beard, wearing their eyeliner, dressing in their linen, marrying into their priesthood, literally running their national economy? How does he do all that while still functioning as an ancestor of the people of Israel? Doesn't he sort of lose who he is?
That tension is entirely intentional, and it introduces some of the earliest explorations of diaspora identity.
Really, like the psychological toll of it.
Exactly, the psychological toll of trying to hold on to your cultural roots when you are completely surrounded by a dominant foreign superpower. The narrative acknowledges that surviving outside the homeland comes at a considerable psychological cost.
That makes a lot of sense.
Ethical readings of this text remind us that Joseph is navigating a vast imperial bureaucracy where power is ruthlessly centralized. He is a foreigner operating the levers of an empire, basically caught between two worlds.